Skyfarers, huh? I can make just about anything. Skyfarers, huh? I can make just about anything. It's a success. I'll handle it. It's a success. Good. I'll handle it. I'll unlock its hidden potential. Good. Always aim for the top. I'll unlock its hidden potential. Sigil enhancement? Got it. Always aim for the top. Your weapons won't betray you. Sigil enhancement? Got it. Your weapons won't betray you.
Mother said she would bring us salvation. It was a glorious message, and for that she gained a devoted following. Mother said she would bring us salvation. How could I doubt the woman who pulled me from the fiery wreck? It was a glorious message. Raised me as her own. For that she gained a devoted following. I thought that together we would save the Skyrim. How could I doubt the woman who pulled me from the fiery wreck, cutting down any who opposed us? I thought that together we would sacrifice began to mount. Even if it meant cutting down any who opposed us, I struggled. But over time, my reason battled with my heart, began to mount. My conscience. I was pure and righteous. I struggled to sacrifice the entire Skyrim. My reason battled with my heart, which battled with my conscience. She just lost her way for a bit. Was pure and righteous. She'd wake up one day, sacrifice the entire Skyrim as her child. She just lost her way for a bit. I wanted to believe she'd wake up one day and see she had strayed. Even at the very end, as her child, when I was forced to turn my sword on her, I wanted to believe that she'd change for an alternative. And even at the very end, when I was forced to turn my sword on her, I was confronted with the full force of the atrocities I'd committed in Avia's name. But she would not repent. There was one light left. And I was confronted with the full force of the atrocities I'd committed in Avia's name.
It might lead you to scary places.
But there was one light left to guide me. Thank you, Lyria.
Follow your heart.
If you hadn't reminded me of my own strength, I'd still be in the dark, following Lilith. I swear, thank you, Lyria, that I will fix. If you hadn't reminded me of my own strength, I'd still be in the dark, following Lilith. Worthy. I swear, forgiveness. That I will fix even more than I destroyed. And one day, perhaps I will be worthy of your forgiveness. "15 years ago, Dali fell prey to a violent catastrophe. One that still lives etched in my mind. 15 years ago. There was Dali fell prey to a violent catastrophe. Immense and sudden. One that still lives etched in my flames. And with it, the only life I had ever known. People were fleeing and dying in all directions. Flames. And with it, the only life I had ever known. Screams. People were fleeing, burning, and dying in all directions. I heard it. The soul-piercing roar of a dragon. Smell of burning. My short life should have come to an end that day. The soul-piercing roar of a dragon.
It's okay.
My short life should have come to an end that day. Salvation came in the form of a kind woman.
It's okay.
Her name was Lilith,
Let me be the
prophet
one
of
to
the
save
pilgrims of Avia. Salvation from that
came
day
in the
forth. Form of a kind She was woman. Both my mother. Her name was Lilith, prophet of the pilgrims of Avia. I worshipped her. From that day forth, the thing about devotion. She was both my mother It makes you blind. Mother had followers in the hundreds. And the thing about devotion is, my simple child's mind thought, well, Mother had followers. If this many people have faith in her, thousands. She has to be good. My simple child's mind thought, I wanted desperately to be of use to her. If this many people have faith in her, so I trained to be the perfect guardian, right? I wanted desperately to be of use to her.
You shall be as mighty as I.
So I trained to be the perfect guardian. General Galanza taught me how to fight.
You wouldn't want the other pilgrims saying you're riding your mother's coattails,
General
would you?
Galanza taught me how to
Prove
fight.
yourself. You wouldn't want
General
the other pilgrims saying
taught
you're
me why
riding your
we
mother's
fight.
coattails, would you?
Her training was
You
harsh.
must prove yourself.
That's how I acquired the makings of a general. Taught me why we fight. No nepotism. Her training was harsh. Finally, I had some value. That's how I acquired the makings of a general. Her sharpest sword. All effort. No, I never felt happier. Finally, I had some value to Mother. I thought we were going to save the Sky Realm. I never felt happier. Of it all accomplished. I thought we were going to save the Sky Realm. The naivete of it all. After we captured the Shaman of Salvation for Lilith's cause, I was assigned to be the girl's keeper. That made me after we captured the Shaman of Salvation for Lilith's cause. Every time I took Lyria to a primal beast altar, that made me enemy number one to the Grand Cypher's crew. I mean, there was every time I took Lyria to a primal beast altar to prevent widespread calamity, and we'd fight. That's beside the point. I mean, there was. They were standing in the way we had to cooperate to prevent widespread calamity. Land to Estalucia. That's beside the point. And bringing salvation to all. They were standing in the way of Lilith's mission. Salvation, opening the path to the promised land. Powerful word in a messed up world like ours. Bringing salvation to all. No wonder everyone got roped in by her lies. Salvation. Lilith was no more than an astral desperate to return to her home dimension. No wonder everyone got roped in by her lies. The whole Sky Realm to do it. Lilith was no more than an astral desperate to return to her home dimension. Might as well have asked an avalanche to change the whole Sky Realm to do it. So I turned to prayer. I tried to reason with her. But what are hopes and beliefs? Might as well have asked an avalanche to change course. So left with no other choice. So I joined the prayer of the Grand Cipher too. What are hopes and belief without dispatch my own mother? So left with no other choice. I never could have foreseen what would happen with the Grand Cipher too. Lilith did something. Dispatch my own freed a monster from within. But I never could have foreseen the dragon what would happen next. The day Dolly burned. Lilith did something so vast they overshadowed all from within me. The dragon I'd seen the day Dolly burned. But then so vast they overshadowed all of didn't cause the Dolly calamity. Bahamut never come to stop it. But then I learned it was Lilith who killed my family and raised the Dolly calamity. She'd only let me live for one reason. It was Lilith. She needed a vessel killed my family and raised my home. And I was convenient. She'd only let me live for one reason. She'd raised me. She needed a vessel to seal the dragon in and protect herself from the god of destruction now living inside me. She'd raised me to when I stopped being of use to her, protect herself from the god of destruction now living inside me to Bahamut. And when I stopped, I don't know how to describe the feeling of flesh melting in the scales and let me turn into filling your stomach. I don't know how to describe the feeling of flesh blood melting in the scales, my veins, and it was replaced by an overwhelming urge to destroy. All human warmth. Human blood seemed to rush from my veins, and it was replaced by an overwhelming urge to destroy. I was so swept away to give in. Any attempt to fight it wouldn't let me the suffering worse. Apparently, the captain was sure I wouldn't lose my soul battle with Bahamut. But the crew would help me along. They decided to beat on the dragon from the outside. Captain was sure I wouldn't lose my soul battle with Bahamut. Yeah. So to help me along, they decided to beat on the dragon from the outside. But it worked until he coughed me out. The whole time they were fighting, they called my name, and the sound of their voices brought me back. But it worked. I split myself. The whole time they were fighting, they called my name. Joined the crew, and the sound of their voices brought me back. We had our losses. I split myself from Bahamut. Bahamut hit me and the captain with a blow that sent us hurtling into another dimension. A man named Roland dove in to save us. Bahamut hit me and the captain with a blow that sent us hurtling into another dimension. And that's how we came back to Folko. A man named Roland without him dove in to save us. Roland used to be the local Mr. Fix-It, by the way. And I took up that mantle. That's how we came back to Folko without him. I owed him that much. Roland used to be the local Mr. Fix-It in making amends. And I took up that mantle. I owed him that much. And I figured it'd be a first step in making amends.
Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Ready for some action? And easier than eating apple. Ready for some action? And easier than eating apple.
Got an order? Which one? Show me. Don't forget about upkeep. Got an order? Which one? Show me. Don't forget about upkeep.
Hey, it's everyone's favorite crew. Perfect. Truth is, I just put out an urgent cry for help. We got a caravan strong-armed by goblins in Skyworm Valley. Perfect. Truth is, I just put out an urgent cry to beat off the half-beasts. We got a caravan strong-armed by goblins in Skyworm Valley. Might be a tough battle. I'm looking for folks to beat off the half-beasts and retrieve the stolen goods. Might be a tough battle, but think you can head out now? On you? Take care of yourselves, you hear?
Yeah.
Knew I could count on you? Take care of yourselves, you hear?
Leave it to the captain. Leave it to the captain. Great! Great! Nice! Good stuff. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah. Ready for action. Yeah. Good stuff. Ready for action. Nice. Good stuff. Great! Nice! Great! Ready for action. Ready for action. Put in the work, reap the reward. Yeah! Wait, this feels way lighter now. Put in the work, reap the reward. I think I'm getting the hang of it. Wait, this feels way lighter now. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Superb! My. Superb! My.
It's Big Fixer-Upper debut. Let's all do our best to help him.
Find the goblins, recover the supplies. Sounds simple enough.
It
will be.
Big Fixer-Upper
Combat's
debut.
your forte,
Let's all do
isn't
our
it?
best to help him.
Find the goblins, recover the supplies. Sounds simple enough.
It will be. Combat's your forte, isn't it?
Not bad. What's this? What's this?
And there's our covers.
I'll make this quick.
And there's our covers.
I'll make this quick.
You do us proud. You do us proud. Nice teamwork.
Here comes the backup brigade!
Keep hitting them all.
I'll do it.
I'm behind.
I'm on it!
Nice teamwork.
You're easy to follow.
Look out! Here comes the backup brigade!
We'll manage. Keep picking them off.
I did.
Damn, Ed. Glad you're on our side now. This is a cakewalk.
Stay with me. Let's let them down. We can always count on you. Stay with me. Let's let them down. We can always count on you.
Let's grab the stuff and get out of here.
Never let you
This
down!
should be it. Let's move on.
Something's
More
watching
goblins.
us.
But they shouldn't be much of a threat.
I don't know. Kind of weird they're attacking with such a small band.
Agreed. Though I don't sense reinforcements. They shouldn't be much of a threat.
I don't know. Kind of weird they're attacking with such a small band.
Agreed. Though I don't sense reinforcements.
It's called Skyward Valley for a reason! Brace yourselves, everyone!
Sure explains why there weren't many goblins.
No, local goblins should know how to defend themselves against wyverns.
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Sure explains why there weren't many goblins.
No, local goblins should know
Keep
how
up
to
the
defend
pressure.
themselves against
How
wyverns.
precise.
Now's our chance.
I'll do it.
Indeed. Let's keep up the pressure. Well done.
Next one's all right.
Now's our chance.
I'll do it.
Bury them. Well done.
Next one's all right.
That takes care of the flying lizard. But no sign of the stuff with me.
All together!
Shall we?
I'm with you.
Keep your heads in the game!
I won't fail you.
Caution before valor, as they say.
All together!
I'm with you. Hit them down.
Keep your heads in the game!
I won't fail you.
Caution
Keep
before
focused.
valor, as they say.
Of course.
You got it!
Hit them down. You take care of it. Keep focused. Of course.
You got it!
Okay.
You really can leave it
Do
to
you guys
Mr.
ever wonder how Roland was handling all these quests by himself?
He
Let's see.
certainly has a knack for them, doesn't he?
Okay.
You really can leave it to Mr. Fix-It.
Hey, did you guys see that? Something big just flew by.
Not part of the brief, not part of our problem.
Did you guys see that? Something big just flew by.
Not part of the brief, not part of our problem.
Let's take it out before it notices us. Another goblin. Let's take it out before it notices us. Not bad. Not bad.
You want more? You want more?
More of them. Here they come.
Something's wrong. They're all running, but not from us.
Doesn't matter. We came here to do one
More of
thing.
them. Here they come.
Something's wrong. They're all running, but not from
Okay,
us.
doesn't matter. We came here to do one thing. Break through! They're wide open!
Bury them.
You know your stuff. Okay.
Let's keep it
We'll
up.
never back down.
It wasn't long.
Break through! They're wide open!
Follow it.
Hold
Bury
it
them.
there.
You know your stuff.
Let's keep it
We'll
up.
never back down.
It
was a marvel. I'm impressed.
I don't know, but it looks like our hunch was right. Another trouble with this? What gives? I don't know, but it looks like our hunch was right.
What do you think?
Supplies.
What do you think?
I was the last. Now let's retrieve those supplies.
That's 2 of 3 accounted for. So now we should have just one more.
Now you're such a poet. It wasn't half bad.
Oh, Catalina.
That's 2 of 3 accounted for. So now we should have just one more.
Now you're such a poet.
My sense of humor
It
is
wasn't
far
half
less
bad.
unreliable.
Oh, Catalina.
Don't get it.
You sounded just like
Something
Sierra.
humorous just now.
Oh, wait, no, I hid. My
Don't
sense of
break
humor
your
is
brain
far
over a
less
little
unreliable.
What joke? Get it. Something humorous just now.
Oh, it's nothing, kid.
Not bad.
Don't break your brain over a little joke.
What joke?
All right, enough messing around. There's the last supply pack.
Not bad. We have to take out these goblins first.
All right, enough messing around. There's the last supply pack.
We have to take out these goblins first.
Never enough. It's over.
What was that?
Never enough. It's over.
What was that? Stay alert!
Nobody said anything about a griffin.
This explains why the goblins were fleeing. No one wants to be griffin lunch.
Nobody said anything about a griffin.
This explains why the goblins were fleeing. No one wants to be griffin lunch.
Sound like a real Mr. Fix-It.
Let's end this. Better take it down.
Sound like a real Mr. Fix-It.
Let's end this.
Fight is finished.
Get back!
Not good. Proceed with caution.
Get back!
Proceed with caution. Get out of the path. Get out of the path. We've got the edge. Keep it up and the day will be ours.
There's no telling what it will do with its back. Be careful.
We've got the edge. Keep it up and the day will be ours.
There's no telling what it will do with its back. Be careful.
Catalina!
Rosetta,
I'm here to help.
Catalina!
I'm on it. Rosetta,
I'm here to help.
Last leg. Get him, Ed. On it.
We did it! That sure was an adventure.
Mission. Quest complete.
We did it!
Now to bring the items back to the
That sure
client.
was an adventure. You're all business,
Mission.
huh?
I mean,
Go easy.
bring the items back to the client.
Yeesh, you're all business, huh?
Go easy.
Hey, $1 million. Hey, I heard about the job. Thanks a million.
You should be thanking it. Yep, we couldn't have done it without him. You should be thanking it.
Kid, the citizens of Tempeal will
Yep,
be honored
couldn't
if you
have done it
kept
without
serving
him.
our city. And I'm sorry that I ever doubted. The citizens of Tempele would be honored if you kept serving our city. And, I'm sorry that I ever doubted.
I think Id meant to say that you don't need to apologize.
Why be sorry?
That he's happy to help. Right, Id? I think
yeah.
Id meant to say that you don't need to apologize. When did you
learn
learn
to
happy
speak
to help? Right, Id? Doesn't he
yeah.
remind you of a certain someone?
Miriam, when did you learn to speak Id?
Right. I've heard Rocky talk more than he remind you of a certain someone? Right. I've heard Roxy talk more than these two. I speak plenty. I think. Don't worry about it. You know what they say. Silence is golden. I speak
Exactly. You might not talk the talk,
Don't
but
worry
you certainly
about
walk
it.
the walk.
You know what they say.
I know
Silence
this city will
is
be
golden.
safe in your hands. Exactly. You might not talk the talk, but you
They never
certainly
would have
walk
trusted
the
me
walk.
without your help.
I know this city will
So
be
thank
safe in
you.
your hands.
They never would have trusted me
No
without your
worries.
help.
Let's make
So
Roland
thank you.
proud.
We owe that guy our lives. Least we could do is help him with the housekeeping.
No worries. Let's make Roland proud. Not to mention we even
We owe that guy our lives.
Talk about
Least
a
we could do is
blinky.
help him with the housekeeping.
Yep. Not to mention we even found his journal.
It
Talk
truly
about
is a priceless
blinky.
keepsake. His memories are etched across these pages.
He must have been super busy putting out
truly
fires
is
to
a
drop
priceless
this and not
keepsake.
even notice.
His memories are etched across
I
these
don't know.
pages.
Our boy
He
Roland
must have
sounds
been
exactly
super
like the
busy
type to have
putting
his
out
head in the
fires
clouds.
to drop this and not even notice.
I don't know. Our boy
No.
Roland sounds
If we
exactly
keep
like the
running
type to have
errands,
his head in the
maybe we'll find
clouds.
more of his belongings.
Good point.
You know,
By retracing
if
his
we keep
footsteps,
running
we could
errands,
discover a
maybe
way to
we'll
rescue
find
him.
more of his belongings.
Speaking of his
Good point.
footsteps,
By retracing his
if I may,
footsteps, we could
there's
discover a
one
way to rescue
point I
him.
would like to emphasize.
What?
Speaking of his
Bill
footsteps,
wasn't the only reason Roland was
if
so
I may,
beloved.
there's
There
one
was also
point
the
I would
way
like
he
to
carried
emphasize.
himself.
What?
How gentle he was.
Skill wasn't the
That's
only
for
reason
sure.
Roland was so beloved.
I'd ask Roland for
There was
directions in a
also the way
heartbeat.
he carried
On the
himself.
other hand, you always look
gentle
like you
he
just
was.
sniffed a garbage can. That's for sure. I'd ask Roland for directions in a heartbeat. On the other hand, you always
So
look
what should
like
I
you
do?
just sniffed a garbage can. You could try smiling more.
Okay. So what should I do?
You could try smiling more.
That's how someone would smile.
Okay.
They were sitting on hot coal.
Oh, I know.
That's how someone would
Ed,
smile.
why don't you try
If they
acting
were
like
sitting on
Roland?
hot coal.
We can start with how he talks. Oh, I know. Leave it to Mr. Fix-It. Why don't you try acting like Roland? We can start with how he talks. Now your turn. Just leave it to Mr. Fix-It.
Just leave it to Mr.
Now your
Fix-It.
turn. Oh, wow.
Just
We've got a
leave
long
it to
way to
Mr.
go.
Fix-It.
Oh, wow. We've got a long way to go.
That wasn't so bad. What's next? That wasn't so bad. What's next?
Let's talk. What kind of weapons you need? Let's talk. What kind of weapons you need? Don't break it now. I'll handle it. Don't break it now. I'll handle it. How about that? Let's kick it up a notch. How about that? Let's kick it up a notch. I can make just about anything. I can make just about anything. Sigil enhancement? Got it. Your weapons won't betray you. Sigil enhancement? Got it. Your weapons won't betray you.
Daddies ain't got nothing on you. Daddies ain't got nothing on you. Wonder what kind of sigil we'll see today. Wonder what kind of sigil we'll see today. Want to exchange your Dahlia badges for special treasure? Want to exchange your Dahlia badges for special treasure? Never hurts to have some backup, right?
Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late.
Appreciate the support. Appreciate the support.
Come to view the requests? Here it is. Come to view the requests? Here it is. hands now. Yes. Right. Have a nice day. It's in your hands now. Yes. Have a nice day. Come to view the requests? Come to view the requests? This one, yes? Come again. This one, yes? Come again.
Come to the soup and decide.
Ready yourselves.
You better heal up.
Good timing.
Pin them down!
You better heal up.
Good timing.
Pin them down! Understood!
Let's move on.
Well said!
Let's get going. Right.
To the front.
Understood!
Let's move on.
Well said!
Let's get going. Right.
Pin them down! This doesn't bode well! Pin them down! This doesn't bode well! I'm coming! We need to back up. Hang on! I'm coming! Don't get carried away. We need to back up. I'm going to make this mess so good. Don't get carried away. Follow me! I'm going to make this so good. Great work, everyone. Thank you, dear. Follow me! Great work, everyone. Thank you, dear. Well done. Stay vigilant. Stay vigilant.
You made that look easy. You made that look easy.
Let's see. What if I do? Not bad. Let's see. What if I do? Not bad. Well, that's one more down. Well, that's one more down.
there. Hello there. I'm gonna go get this report turned in.
Much thanks, Captain. Paperwork is...
I'm gonna go get this report turned in. Since the crew started helping Id with his job
Much
as the new
thanks,
Mr.
Captain.
Fix-It, we'd been
Paperwork
really
is...
busy. The shop was completely flooded with requests. Since the crew started helping
Those sad
Id with
days
his job
when the
as the new
Islanders
Mr.
didn't
Fix-It,
trust Id,
we'd been
it
really
seems
busy.
like a lie now.
The shop was completely flooded with
Lyria,
requests.
how are you feeling
Those
today?
sad days when Id asked me that every time we met. The Islanders didn't trust Id.
We're all
He seems
worried
like a
about
lie
you.
now.
How's the lifelink holding
Lyria.
up?
How are you feeling
Right.
today?
Our lifelink. Id asked me that
Everyone
every
thought
time
it
we
might
met.
have
Weakened when I was absorbed by
We're
Angra
all
Minyu.
worried about you.
Honestly,
How's the lifelink
I had been
holding up?
really scared back then. Right, but now our life with the weight of the sky off our shoulders,
thought it might have
I felt
weakened
better
when
than
I was
ever. Absorbed by Angra Minyu. I flashed Vern and Id a
Honestly,
smile to let them
I
know
had
I was
been
okay.
really
scared back then.
Talking about the
But
lifelink
now,
brought back
with the weight of the
memories.
sky
And
off
I
our
realized
shoulders, I
Id
felt
still
better
knew
than
almost
ever.
nothing about our adventures.
I flashed Vern and
I
Id
began by
explaining
explaining
Catalina's
okay.
daring rescue of
Talking
me
about
and
the
our
lifelink
escape from the
brought back
Earthstay
memories.
Empire. And I realized then I described the
still
big
knew almost
trees of
nothing about our
Zimpinstone
adventures.
and the Imperial Hydra. I began by
explaining
Catalina's daring rescue of me
with the
and our
captain.
escape from the Earthstay Empire. Eventually,
Then
I
I
described
Rackham
the
and
big
Io,
trees of
Rosetta
Rosetta
and
Eugen and the Imperial
And before
Hydra.
we knew it, our ship
and
was
the
full.
sad reason I needed to make the lifelink with the captain. It's really amazing how much our family has
Eventually,
grown. We met Rackham and Io,
The whole
Rosetta
time
and
I'd
Eugen.
sat there,
And before we
in
knew
silence,
it,
our
yes,
ship was full.
But I could tell he was giving me 110%
Really
of his
amazing
attention. How much our family has grown.
Since getting to Zega Grande,
The whole time
we've had
I'd
a
sat
heck
there,
of a wild ride.
in silence,
But now
yes.
that things have
But I
calmed
could
down,
tell he was giving
we
me
can get to making some
110%
good
of his
memories.
attention.
Since
Sure.
getting to Zega Grande,
I
we've
think
had
I'm
a
starting to
heck of a
understand
wild
it.
ride. But
Sure,
now that
he has
things
2
have calmed
modes,
down,
cold and
we can
colder.
get to making some
But if
good
you really
memories.
pay attention, you can see
Sure.
he has a warm enough heart. I think I'm starting to understand it. The captain, the crew. Sure, he has 2 modes. You're the best
cold
friends I
and
could ever
colder.
ask for. But if you
Here's
really
to
pay
hoping we'll
attention,
be together
you can
forever.
see he has a warm enough heart. Id, the captain, the crew, you're the best friends I could ever ask for. Here's to hoping we'll be together forever.
After some exciting paperwork, I returned to find Lyria and Vern taking Id on a walk down memory lane.
You guys have seen some amazing
After some
things.
exciting paperwork, I returned to
This
find
was
Lyria
coming from
and Vern
someone who
taking
survived
Id on a
Lilith's
walk down
schemes
memory
and won a
lane. Mind battle with a god dragon.
You guys have seen some amazing
I guess
things.
game recognizes game. This
It's
was
all because
coming
the
from
captain
someone who
was
survived
selfless.
Lilith's
Yep,
schemes and
my
won a
blood
mind battle with a
epic.
god dragon.
You saw him save Lyria in
I
this
guess
whole
game
freaking
recognizes
skydome.
game. I turned to look at
It's all
Vern,
because the
open
captain
mouthed.
was selfless.
Where was
Yep,
all this
my
coming
blood
from?
Epic. You
I'm
saw
just
him
trying to
save
be
Lyria in
vocal
this
about
whole
my
freaking
appreciation.
skydome, remember? So yeah.
I turned to look
take
at
care of
Vern, open
Lyria and
mouthed.
Keep up the good
Where
work.
was all this coming from? I could
I'm
certainly
just trying
manage
to be
that.
vocal about my appreciation, remember?
Just remembered.
So
Sierra
yeah,
got us a
take
whole
care of
bag of
Lyria
sweets
and keep
as
up the
thanks
good
for all our
work.
hard work.
Lyria
I
and
could
Vern
certainly
exchanged a
manage
glance
that.
so charged, I thought the air
Just
between them
remembered.
was going to burst
Sierra
into
got us a
flames.
whole bag of sweets
You
as
should have
thanks
told
for all
us
our
that
hard work.
first. Early Dragon gets
Lyria
the
and
grub.
Vern exchanged a glance so
Hey,
charged,
no
I thought
fair.
the air between them was going to burst into flames.
You
And
should have
just
told
like
us
that,
that
they were
first.
off.
Early Dragon gets the grub.
Booties, right?
Hey, no fair.
Captain,
Come on,
You
Vern.
got a moment?
Hey.
I turned around, about to
And
ask
just
if you
like
want
that,
some too.
they were off.
But one look at Id's knitted brow,
Booties,
and the
right?
question died on my lips.
Captain, let's do... You got a moment?
Did
I
I
turned
just
around,
hear
about to
that
ask
right? You want some too? Why though?
But one look at
Did he have
Id's knitted
something
brow,
against cookies?
and the question died on my lips.
Sorry. It was the stories about your adventures.
Did I
It put the
just
thought
hear
into
that
my
right?
head.
Why though?
Oh,
Did he have something against
that's
cookies?
why.
Sorry.
Nah, I still got
It was the
nothing.
stories about your adventures. I want to protect Lyria. It put the thought just as much as you do.
Oh,
He
that's
stopped
stalked away then, and left me staring after him. Got nothing. I was
I
still
want to
having
protect
trouble piecing together
Lyria
his
just
train
as
of
much
thought.
as you do.
But one thing was clear. He stalked away then. He was doing it for Lyria's me staring after him. I was still having trouble piecing together his train of thought. But one thing was clear. He was doing it for Lyria's sake. The duel was to take place at Halewind Altar. Lots of memories there. It's where we first met Id, where I lost to him, and Lyria was taken. The duel was to take place at Halewind Altar.
Do you guys really
Lots
have
of
to
memories
do
there.
this?
It's where we first met
Friends
Id,
now, right? Friends
where I
don't
lost
fight
to
each
him.
other.
and Lyria was taken
Lyria and
from
Vern
us. Tried to talk me out of it the whole
Do
way
you
there.
guys
But
really
I just
have
kept
to
thinking
do
of
this?
the look in Id's eye.
We're
He wasn't
friends
going to
now,
back
right?
down.
Friends
I
don't fight each
respected
other.
that. Lyria
Captain.
and Vern tried to talk me out of it
Id
the whole
had
way
been
there.
staring into
but
the
I just kept
distance,
thinking of the
like a
look in Id's
statue
eye.
set to guard the altar.
He wasn't going to back down.
He turned when he heard our
And I
footsteps.
respected that.
Now that we've gotten to know one another,
Id
I've come
had
to
been
realize
staring into the
something.
distance, like a statue
There's no
set
one
to
that can
guard
keep
the altar.
Lyria safe better
He
than you.
turned when he heard our footsteps. He took deliberate steps
Now that
toward
we've
me.
gotten to know one
But
another,
this was nothing
I've
like
come
the
to
first
realize
time we
something.
met. He'd been
There's no one that can
terrifying
keep
then,
Lyria safe
like
better
a
than
hydra closing in on its prey. He took deliberate steps towards me. There was something
this was
softer
nothing
about the
like
light
the
in his
first time we
eyes.
met.
You could tell he
He'd
was
been
there to help. Terrifying then, like a
the
hydra
real
closing
thing.
in on its prey.
A hero.
But now
You didn't just
there
save
was
Lyria,
something
you
softer
saved the
about the light in his
skies.
eyes.
And I
could
thought
tell
maybe
he
if
was
we
there to
crossed
help.
blades again, I'd learn something. The real thing. Something that would help me be a hero. You didn't just save Lyria, you saved the skies. And I thought
finally got
maybe
it.
if we crossed blades again,
Id and
I'd
I.
learn something. Something that would help
There
me
was
be.
still a part of us that couldn't
like
tear
you.
away from that fateful day at Halewind Altar. I finally got been a bad guy. Id and I'd been too weak to protect Lyria. And there was still a part of us that couldn't tear away from that
Things were
fateful
different
day
now.
at Halewind Altar. And this when Id had been
going
a
to
bad
prove
guy.
it.
And I'd been
I'm
too
not
weak to
losing
protect
this time.
Lyria. But
I'd be
Things were different
disappointed if
now.
you did.
and this
I
fight
drew my
was
sword
going to prove and took the first step forward. I'm not losing this time.
I'd be disappointed if you did this. Give me
I drew my
everything
sword
you got.
and took the first step forward.
Right back at you. Please, just promise me you two will be careful.
Come. Give me everything you got.
Okay. Bring it up. Please, just promise me you two will be careful.
Pretty much unstoppable. We'll see about that. I'm working, bud. Show us how much you powered up. I mean,
I've
we
grown
already
too.
knew this, but it's pretty much unstoppable. We'll see about that. I believe in the blood. Show us how much you powered up.
I've grown too.
Gonna take more than that to beat me.
Wanna give up?
Just getting started.
I can't look anymore! Miss me! You're no slouch yourself!
Bruised, but still smiling. Much love.
Escape me!
Just a little longer.
Let's do this. Give me everything you've got.
Okay, right back at you.
Please, just promise me you will be careful.
Give me everything you've got.
Okay, right back at you.
Come.
Please, just promise me you will be careful.
What happens?
I'm not backing down.
We already heard this, but that's pretty much unstoppable.
We'll see about that.
I believe in the bud. No, we already heard this, but that's pretty much unstoppable.
We'll see about that.
I believe in the bud. No,
I've grown too.
Gonna take more than that to beat me.
That clear you like that?
I'm not out yet. Gonna take more than that to beat me.
That clear you like that?
I'm not out yet.
Let's do it!
English. Just getting started.
Want to give up?
English. Just getting started.
Let's talk. All right, let's get to it. Let's talk. All right, let's get to it. Which one? Show me. Success. Which one? Show me. Success. Good. Good. Success. How about that? Success. How about that? Your weapons won't betray you. Skyfarers, huh? I can make just about anything. Your weapons won't betray you. Skyfarers, huh? I can make just about anything. Come back sometime. Don't break it now. Come back sometime.
Ready for some action? Ready for some action?
Yes, can I help you? Yes, can I help you?
Another letter from Al arrived. Hazel had fully recovered and was bouncing about with unbridled energy. Al had returned to work on the reconstruction
letter from
site
Al arrived
and was working twice as hard to
Hazel
make
had
up for fully
lost
recovered
time.
and was bouncing about with unbridled
is it just
energy.
Me? Or is this writing
Al
messier?
had returned to work on the reconstruction
It wasn't
site
just Vern.
and was working twice as hard to make
Not
up
only
for
were
lost
there
more
time.
missing words and misspellings than usual.
Is it just me?
The lines
or
of
is this
Al's
writing
letters were
messier?
harsh and tangled.
It
Evidently,
wasn't just Vern.
he'd scrawled them in a great hurry between
Not
jobs.
only
were there more missing words
I
and
got a bad
misspellings than
feeling
usual.
that next up,
The lines
it's
of
gonna
Al's
be Al
letters were
himself
harsh
stuck
and
in bed.
tangled. Evidently,
I shared
he'd
Vern's
scrawled them in a
sentiment.
great hurry between
This
jobs.
was a
boy willing to pick herbs
I
from
got a
death's
bad
very
feeling that
garden
next
for
up,
his sister.
It's gonna be Al
There was
himself
not an
stuck in
ounce of
bed.
self-restraint in his
I
character.
shared Vern's sentiment.
I could only hope
This was
that
a
he
boy
would
willing
emerge
to
from
pick
this
herbs
trial
from
death's
unscathed.
very garden for his sister. There was not an ounce of self-restraint in his character. I could only hope that he would emerge from this trial unscathed. Reading Al's third letter made my head buzz and my hands go numb.
Help! Hazel got sick again. Doctor says you don't know what's happened.
Reading
the medicine
Al's
we made
third
don't
letter
work no
made
more.
my head buzz
What do we do?
and my hands go numb. It struck me that I,
Help.
a Skyfarer
Hazel
they had
got sick
only met
again.
once,
Doctor
was
says you
all
don't
the
know
help
what's
these
happened.
children
The
had left
medicine
to
we made
turn
don't
to.
work no more. What do we do?
Catalina, I'm
worried about
struck me that
Hazel.
I, a skyfarer they had only met been reading over my shoulder, all the help these children had left to turn to. And I thought I heard the fierce thudding of her heart.
I'm worried about Hazel.
Let's head back to Folka, quickly. Lyria, who had been reading over my shoulder, not long afterwards, pale as captain, who at times seemed to command a fierce thudding of her heart, had already asked Rackham to head back to Folka, for the city. Quickly. Al, we learned not long afterwards that the captain, who at times seems to command a sixth sense, had already asked Rackham to set course for the city. Al, Hazel, don't lose hope. Help is on the way.
The Nautilus is skyworthy?
I wasn't sure which was greater, the helmsman's confusion or Kent's enthusiasm.
Yep. We've got
The
one last
Nautilus
bit of patching up to do, but
skyworthy?
she'll be ready before you know it.
I wasn't
Isn't
sure
that
which was
exciting?
greater, the helmsman's confusion
Unexpectedly,
or Kent's
the helmsman's
confusion shifted into something darker.
Yep. We've got one last bit
decided
of
to
patching
cry.
up to do, but she'll be ready before you
Yeah,
know
we'll
it.
have you back
Isn't
at
that
the helm in
exciting?
no time. Unless
Unexpectedly,
you're getting cold
the
feet or
helmsman's
something. Confusion shifted into something darker. Hit the nail on the head. The look in his eyes was unmistakable. Yeah, we'll have you back at the helm in no time.
feared the skies.
Unless you're getting cold feet. Despite his attempts to hide it, his fists were balled up
the nail
and
on the
trembling.
head.
I knew
Look in
the
his
signs
eyes
well
was
and unmistakable. It wasn't my
He
place to
feared the
snoop further.
skies.
From his perspective, I was
Despite
just a
his attempts to
busybody
hide it,
trying
his
to dredge up a
fists
dream
were
he'd
balled up
long
and
laid to
trembling.
rest. I knew the signs well enough.
What could I do anyway?
This was something
It
he
wasn't
had
my
to deal
place
with
to
himself.
snoop
Further.
But hey,
From his
if I got
perspective,
through it,
I was just a
anyone could.
busybody trying to dredge up a
So I
dream
did what I
he'd
could.
long laid to
Put my
rest.
hand
on his shoulder and gave him
What
a
could I do
sympathetic
anyway?
nod.
This was something he had to deal with himself. But hey, if I got through it, anyone could.
So I did what I could. I put my hand on his shoulder and gave him a sympathetic nod.
Before I could share this revelation, there was something else I needed to discuss with the crew. Not about Konohana Sakuya, but my time spent with the captain's
Before I could
father.
share
this revelation, there was something
His crew
else
was
I
on a
needed to
journey
discuss
to
with the
collect
crew.
Astrum fragments.
Not about Konohana
These
Sakuya,
fragments were said to have
but my
fallen
time
straight
spent
from the
with the
astral
captain's
realm
father.
and contained the power
His
of the
crew
primal
was on a
beasts
journey to
themselves.
collect
Astrum fragments. Using the fragments, these fragments were
captain's
said to
father
have
could
fallen
separate
straight from the astral
power
realm,
embedded within
and
primal
contained
beasts
the power
and
of the
returned them
primal
to their
beasts
original forms.
themselves.
That was the
Using the
purpose
fragments,
of his journey.
the captain's father could separate
His was a mission
power
of liberation
embedded within primal beasts,
to free
and return
so-called
them to their
deities
original
and
forms,
legends
who were tethered to the
That
sky
was the
realm.
purpose of his journey.
Once free from the shackles of
His
their
was a
corporeal
mission of
forms,
liberation
they could fade
to
back
free
into the
so-called
nebulous ideas
deities
and
and
legends that
who
had
were
given them
tethered to
structure
the
in the
sky
first
realm.
place.
Once
Of course,
free
it would
from
be
the
up to the
shackles
primal
of their
beasts
corporeal
themselves to
forms,
make this decision.
they could fade back
Some
into the
had grown
nebulous
quite
ideas
fond
and
of living in the
faith
sky
that
realm
had given them structure in the first place.
However, there were countless others
Of
who
course,
were
it would
born
be up
into
to
the
the
primal
skies,
beasts themselves
cursed
to make
this
this decision
for eternity.
Some had grown quite fond
These
of
were
living
the
in the
ones
sky
who
realm,
longed
for a return to the immaterial.
immaterial.
However, there were countless others who were born
At the
into
lowest point in
skies,
my existence,
cursed
when
to
I felt
fight
I had
for
no
eternity.
purpose
in these skies. These were the ones
sure
who
I felt the
longed
same.
for a return to the immaterial. Regardless, some
At
were
the
quick
lowest
to
point in
brand
my
us a
existence,
ruthless
when
crew
I
of
felt I had no
primal hunters
purpose
in these skies. And surely
I'm sure
Konohana
I felt the
Sakuya had
same.
heard the rumors. Regardless,
The question
some
remained,
were quick to brand us
why
the
had she
ruthless
decided
crew of
to reveal
primal
herself
hunters
to me now?
And surely Konohana Sakuya had heard the rumors. But the question remained, why had she decided to reveal herself to me now? Unfortunately, simply knowing the identity of the girl would not solve the problem of her many phantom appearances.
So, is this, Kahuna Yakuza?
Unfortunately,
You
simply
think she's
knowing
the
the
one
identity
causing
of the
the
girl
monsters to
would
come
not
out?
solve the problem of her many phantom
Unlikely.
appearances. I've never met her in person,
So,
but
is this
I don't think she
Kahuna
and the
Yakuza?
ominous forms are
You
connected
think
in the
she's
slightest.
the one causing the monsters to come out?
Yo, got some new
Unlikely.
intel on the girl.
I've never met her
Still
in person,
working the
but
case, right?
I don't think she
The
and the
family's
ominous
Alpha
forms
had
are
been
connected in the
continuing to
slightest.
search for clues in the background.
Yo,
And thankfully,
got
their
some new
search
intel
bore
on the girl.
fruit. In
Still,
one of the
working the
areas
case,
where the
right?
ghostly girl was sighted,
The family's
a
Alpha
bystander
had been
had found an
continuing to
ancient
search
book.
for clues in the background.
Broke
and
my brain
thankfully,
trying to read
their
the dumb
search
thing,
bore
but you're
fruit.
smart. Pretty,
In one of the areas
pretty
where the ghostly
smart
girl
and-
was sighted,
well,
a bystander had found an ancient book. Poor boy couldn't
Broke
even
my
get his
brain
words
trying
straight.
to read the dumb thing, but you're smart.
Thank
Pretty,
you. You're
pretty
quite
smart
the
and-
gentleman.
Well, yeah. No, I'm not. I'm a
Poor boy
badass.
couldn't even get his words straight.
Anyway,
Thank
I
you.
should get
You're
going.
quite the gentleman. He had barely placed the book in my
I'm
hands
not.
before
I'm
scurrying
a
off.
badass.
What had gotten
Anyway,
into him, I wonder?
I should get going.
I opened the book and peered
He had
through
barely
the
placed the book in my
characters inside.
hands
before scurrying
No normal
off. person would be able to decipher what had
this.
gotten into him, I wonder.
Oh, that looks really
I opened the
complicated.
book and peered through the
Really?
room-like characters
Let me
inside.
see.
No normal
When Vern
person
approached
would be
the
able to
book,
decipher this. Roland's transceiver began to glow.
That looks really
It
complicated.
illuminated the text,
Really?
somehow
Let
morphing
me
the
see.
illegible script into something
When Vern
readable.
approached
the book, my
Roland's
breath caught in my
transceiver
chest.
began to
glow. Had an astral
It
authored
illuminated
this book? The text, somehow morphing the illegible script into something readable. My breath caught in my chest. Had an astral authored this book?
Right. It's in your hands now. Right. It's in your hands now.
Is your stomach growling? Is your stomach growling?
The Vanguard's march. The Vanguard's march.
Janelle! It's over! Janelle! It's over! You're mine! You're mine!
Superb! Meteor red!
Get back!
Superb!
Take this! Get back!
Frozen blade!
Take this!
Let's do this.
No calling of mine! Ready yourself! Frozen blade!
Let's do this.
A bloom for endless. It's over! Just like we practiced. Let's keep it up! A bloom for endless. It's over! Just like we practiced. Let's keep it up! It was a monster bloom. Very well. Very well.
It's over already? You're on roll.
Okay. Not bad.
It's over already? Boy, you're on roll.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad.
Let's kick some ticks. Yeah.
Yes, can I help you?
Let's kick some ticks.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Yes, can I help you? Here it is. Hello there. Right. Come again. Right. Hello there. Right. Right. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.